So everybody that's going to be watching the podcast today, I'd like to welcome Norma Johnson. She is going to be our guest speaker at our upcoming August conference from August 22nd to August 23rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on CMS Final Rules PDP style featuring Norma Johnson. So I'd like to welcome her.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I was in Colorado last year and got to see several people, and I'm hoping to see a lot more this year. We definitely are going to have a record year with all of the changes, and I know it's been quite stressful for agents trying to understand it all, and of course that's going to continue. So let's start at the top. As far as how many clients we have actually serviced, we were one time trying to track that. I would assume it is thousands of clients that we have helped and hundreds of thousands of dollars that we've helped them save, all from cancer medications where we have pointed them in the direction and they've received grants for, Eliquis. We even have avenues now for something like the compounded Ozempic. And what's exciting is that we actually have secured through my platform a very good price for compounded Ozempic, which is a semaglutide that comes from FDA inspected compounding pharmacy. So you don't have to risk your clients not knowing who's compounding that medication. So what can we expect for AEP? They have been saying that approximately 11% of Medicare recipients actually review and change plans each year. They are estimating that over 80% of all Medicare recipients this year are going to review and probably need to change plans of some sort. We're going to have to see what happens. Now, the talk right now is what's going on with PDPs, the standalone PDPs. Of course, the Medicare just, 3 or 4 days ago, it was July 29th, came out with their Part D bid information, and then now they announced a premium stabilization demonstration. That's very complex, and it's something that I'm still trying to make sure I understand completely. The carriers have till August 5th, which is Monday, to decide if they are going to participate in this demonstration. Literally what this does, though, and that's where it's like, our plan's going to jump on board. Now, this will affect only the standalone PDPs, not the MAPDs, because they're trying to stabilize the standalone PDPs. And it was just like I was talking about earlier in the year about the impact of the Inflation Reduction Act. The bids that were coming in when CMS started their bidding process was tremendously higher than what it has been in the past. We've had some people in the industry talking about some PDP plans are not going to be commissionable. Agents don't want to spend their time helping with something that they're not getting paid for, and that's understandable. The only thing I can say is if they make a lot of these plans non-commissionable, God help the carriers and God help Medicare.gov, because if they don't have agents helping them, they are doomed. Medicare.gov could very well crash. These carriers are going to have extremely long hold times. I think that would be the stupidest thing they could possibly do. But we're going to have to see, right? I'm dying to know that, because that would be stupid. If you know.
Right. No, I definitely agree with everything that you had said. There's going to be big changes coming up here for AEP, and it's really important for all of our agents and brokers to make sure that they're knowledgeable about all the changes that are forthcoming in these dire months that are going to be approaching us here, and just really keeping their clients knowledgeable as well. Hey, you might have to sit on hold for the savings program if you have an out-of-pocket cost at a pharmacy, or whatever the case may be there. So yes, that is absolutely correct. And thanks for giving some clarity on that. Now, I wanted to ask you, what are the expectations for at least 2025? I know you went into 2024 AEP expectations, but what are the expectations for 2025?
Well, the expectations are there's going to be numerous things. We very likely will have fewer plans in some cases because some people will pull out. We know some of them, right? Mutual of Omaha had announced a long time ago that they were coming out of PDPs. We have some of the Blues in some of the states pulling out. Some people might say, well, that's low, that's not going to cause that much disruption because they didn't have that many members. And that very well may be the case. But, we all want choice, right? Because choice and competition is huge when it comes to Part D and one of the foundations of Part D to begin with. So fewer plan options. Definitely what's going to hit hard will be the premiums. Now, based on what they're trying to do with this premium stabilization demonstration, that might provide a little bit of relief. We're going to have to see exactly where that all falls in, but we can expect that we're going to have higher premiums. And that's the thing is people are going to get their ANOCs come in September, and if they don't have an agent that's kind of pre-warned them to let them know, that's the whole purpose of my pre-AEP letter is to say, hey, because of the Inflation Reduction Act, certain things are going to happen. Premiums are going to go higher. Formularies are going to be a disaster because they have to contain their cost. The issue is that Medicare is shifting this cost onto manufacturers and the plans. Well, when we look at the plans, it's not the health care part that is the one controlling prescription drug plans. That is done by the pharmacy benefit managers.
Well, sounds great. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to meet with me and put this podcast on for all of our agents and brokers. And hopefully we'll see all of our agents and brokers August 22nd through the 23rd at our conference, And I hope you have a great day, Norma, and thank you so much again for doing this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you.
All right. Sounds good. You have a good day and a great weekend.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
All right. Thank you.